Hey guys, just a quick reminder before we get into it to check out my Patreon page. You can get access to YouTube videos before they're released to everybody else and exclusive behind the scenes content that you don't see here on YouTube. So please check out the link, it will be in the description below. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe. When I turned 30, I decided to completely change my life. I quit my job, left everything behind and moved by myself from England to Canada. Follow along with me as I embark on a new career as a truck driver and build a new life whilst trying to navigate through the highs and the lows of emigrating to a new country alone. My name is Jen and welcome to my channel. So tomorrow guys, I'm going to be resuming my duties as a long-haul, cross-border semi-truck driver. I've had 2 weeks off because my parents came to visit, my mum and grandfather. I call them my parents because it's just easier than keep saying my mum and grandfather. They came for 2 weeks, we had a great time, we did so much. I'm going to do a separate video about that. But right now I am packing because tomorrow morning, Friday morning, I am going back to my company's yard, collecting my new truck, moving all my stuff in and going to deliver a load to Ohio. So I'm really excited. I'm a little bit less nervous than last time. I had a few tears. It was terrifying. I went by myself straight out of school. Like my first trip was solo. It was absolutely terrifying, but I did a good job and I made it back. Basically, they're sending me on the same route again to Springfield, Ohio from Newmarket to deliver the same load at the same location. So I'm feeling okay. And this time I'm going to be in an automatic truck instead of a 13-speed manual, just to make it easier for me to concentrate on everything other than shifting, basically. So I'm going to start packing. I'm expecting to be out for 3 days, but my manager says pack for 5 just in case. So I'm going to take a couple of changes of clothes, and I also have a bunch of appliances and things that I want to move into my truck, like a kettle and things like that. So I'm going to show you everything, and yeah, let's pack. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to bring tomorrow is this cool high visibility jacket. When my parents came to visit, we went to Walmart, and for safety reasons they wanted to get me this. I think it was about 50 bucks, like nearly $60. So it works out about 35 pounds in the UK, which isn't too bad. But yeah, it's a proper high vis safety coat, and it's nice and snuggly and warm, and it has a hood, so if I get caught in any bad weather conditions I will be well protected from the elements. So this is the first thing. Okay, so this looks like absolute chaos, but bear with me, it's organized, I promise. So here we have pajama pants and comfies. So I've got a pair of lounge pants and a pair of fluffy pajama bottoms, very fall theme with the candy corn there. I have my trusty cargo pants. I'm going to bring a pair of cargo pants and a pair of cropped leggings because they both have tons of pockets, and it comes in really handy when you need to put your phone and your keys and your purse and everything in your pockets when you're jumping out to refuel and everything. I've bought a hoodie just in case, even though it is still supposed to be really hot this weekend. It's going to be about 31 degrees Celsius in Ohio, so we'll see if I need that or not. Then I've got like face cloths and hair towels and things for the night time. I've got a change of shirts here, just 2 or 3. These are my compression tights because I don't know if you know already, but I have lymphedema, so my legs tend to swell. So I need to wear compression tights for that. Not forgetting the essential pair of shower shoes. I cannot use a truck stop shower without a good pair of shoes, so always pack those. Then I brought a top just in case it gets really hot and, you know, it gets uncomfortable. I can wear that to keep cool. Then I have my towel, obviously an essential. This one is fantastic. I got it from Walmart. It was really cheap, but it's fast drying, so you can use it out the shower and it almost feels dry to the touch. It's brilliant. So that's the majority of my clothes. I've obviously got underwear as well. The next thing I'm going to show you is kind of like the utility stuff, the things that I use in the truck. So first thing I have is this water jug. It's really handy to buy one of the giant containers of water from Walmart, decant it into this, and then you can use it almost like a tap if you need to wash your hands or, you know, wash anything down, rinse anything. I don't drink water from that because obviously if it's stagnant in the truck and gets really warm, you don't want to be drinking that water. It can get you sick. stick, but it's great for just like washing hands and whatever you need. It's come in really handy on my last trip. This is essential. It's a jug in case I need the bathroom in the middle of the night. However, I have upgraded that. So this is what I used last time. I literally just bought a jug in case of emergencies. But I have in fact upgraded to a camping toilet. So I'm going to unpack this in a little bit and we'll see what it looks like. It's kind of heavy, but it packs away and it's just really handy because like I often get up to use the toilet in the night and I don't want to be walking through a truck stop in pitch darkness to use the facilities. Hopefully that comes in handy. It has biodegradable bags. I've seen a lot of other truck drivers use it and apparently they're amazing, so we're going to try that. Then I have a little mini first aid kit. I do have a bigger first aid kit with like different medicines and things just in case of emergencies, but that's a quick grab and go, you know, if I cut myself or anything and I just need something like a plaster or an antiseptic wipe. So I'm going to keep that up front in the driver's compartment, and then in the back I'll keep the sort of medicine cabinet type stuff. Next up, my mum got me these Magic Leaves. These are from the UK. They're individual non-bio laundry detergent sheets. So if I ever did need to wash my clothes whilst I'm on the road, you take these. There's no liquid, no mess. You just drop one of the sheets into the washer and there you go. The next thing we have is the bedding. So I have my twin sheet. I got this from Walmart. It's grey and luckily it fits perfectly. In terms of a blanket, I have this comforter. I got this from Amazon. I've yet to open it, as you can see, but again it's a twin size, so it should fit just perfectly. So these will be coming with me in the truck. They have an adorable little dangly ghost at the end. And then I've got a couple of other decorative pillows just to bring with me. This was from Dollarama, I think. And then this wonderful body pillow. This is coming with me in the truck. I put it down the side of the bed. So here we have a couple of different flashlights and or torches, as we call them in the UK. So this is a little handheld flashlight. Oh, I didn't realise it came with batteries. That's good. I just bought a bunch of batteries, but I'm going to need it for other things, but that's really handy. So I've got this flashlight in case I need to do any pre-trip inspections in the dark. Same again with the light up headlamp in case there's any issues or I break down. That's going to be really handy. And it actually is super bright and it has adjustable light settings. This is a hanging light and it's 1,000 lumens. It should be super bright. You can hold it like a flashlight as well, but the most important thing is it has a little hook, so if I need any additional lighting. I got a pair of work gloves. These are from Dollarama. These are some command strips because I have a couple of little decorations I want to hang up in the truck to make it feel more homely, because what I learned last time was it's really important to make the truck feel like home. It can feel super lonely and super isolating, and I'm not usually someone that gets lonely. I'm an only child. I'm used to being by myself. I moved to Canada on my own. I think that stems down to feeling like this imposter syndrome kick in and feeling a bit out of your depth. And I think that's where the isolation kind of kicks in, which is to be expected. So I want to try and make it feel as cozy and comfortable as possible. So I'm going to show you now some of the little decorative bits that I bought to make my truck feel like home. So another cool thing, I bought this welcome mat. It says Halloween on it. This is what I love about North America in the fall. It's going to make it easy to keep my truck nice and clean. Okay, so now moving on to pretty things that I am going to decorate my truck with. So the first thing is I need a little companion. So I got this from Spirit Halloween. This is Sam from the Halloween movie Trick or Treat. I think he's absolutely adorable. You might disagree. I got this cute little Halloween like coffin dish from, where was this from? I think this was from Michael's. And I'm going to use this to actually put keys and any bits and pieces in there. I have these adjustable command strips as well, so I can like hang little bits up like fairy lights, which leads me on to my next topic. I have these cute little skull ones. Also, I got these Halloween curtain lights. Now they're supposed to be like a row of string lights that hang down and they have like an orange hue, so it'll be nice and warm and cozy, but I'm not sure how long they are, so I'm actually going to open these now and just see how long they are. And the plan is that I'm going to hang them like at the side of my bed, you know, like where the back of the cab is, just to like make it a little bit more cozy and homely. This is a fragrance diffuser from Bath and Body Works. I love the snake theme. As you can see, I have a snake thing on the wall from Walmart. I have a snake candle holder from Bath and Body Works, and I also have a snake tattoo. They're not my favorite animals or anything, but I just think they look really cool. So basically with that diffuser, you buy these little discs. They're like little jelly discs. The next thing is I'm going to hang up this little guy. Again, it's Sam from Trick or Treat. Found it in Spirit Halloween. Think he's cute, so just want like little touches of my personality in the truck. Then again, to make it feel more homely, I bought a little fake pot plant. I love how this looks. I'm not sure how I'm going to get along with it kind of rocking from side to side whilst I'm driving, but I think it's going to look really nice once it's hung up in the corner. I've seen some people do that, like a few women have decorated their truck with things like that, so I can't see it being a problem. And then we went to a cute fair when my mum and granddad were here. This lady was hand making like macrame or macrame plant pot holders to put in your car. My lovely mum got me this amazing number plate, well, I guess nameplate, all the way from England. So for those of you who don't know, in the UK, truck drivers have a really big tradition of buying these like plastic number plates and putting them in their window with their like truck driver call sign. If they have a nickname like Cookie or like Big Al or something, like there are a couple I've seen, they'll have this in the window of their truck so that when they're on the radio, people can talk to them. And I just love the fact that it represents that I'm British. So yeah, I like that because I'm very proud of the fact that I've moved over here from England to do truck driving. So then I've got some more kind of dangly bits, a bit like this, but I'm not going to get them out of the bag because I've folded them up. There's a couple of like ghost and cobweb type decorations that I bought from Michael's to hang again in the truck. I just really want to make it feel like home because I guess it's going to be for the next however many years I'm a truck driver. So I also have this cool USB and battery operated fan. I noticed last time in the truck when I was in Ohio, it was really hot at night and I couldn't keep the AC running without leaving the truck on. I didn't want to idle the truck all night because I know it's bad, first of all, for the environment and for your health because you don't want to be breathing in the fumes, but also it can really damage the engine of the truck. So I bought this fan, which is going to prove essential because I have a feeling it's going to be really hot again. So this is a Wi-Fi plus cellular 10th generation iPad. I do actually have a truck mount coming where you can put the iPad holder in the cup holder of your truck. You can fasten it in and then it kind of holds your iPad in place to use for the GPS. So I pack it a little something like this with my day clothes here, toiletries and cosmetics here, and pyjamas here. Then in this side, I put immediate medicines. I have to take antibiotics every day, so they're in here, my really important medicines, and like my sleep stuff, you know, my eye mask and my earplugs go in there. And then on the other side, I put like wipes and shower shoes, things like that. Yeah, so that's like the majority of what I'm going to bring with me in the truck. Oh, I have forgotten something actually. I also bought this cute little crock pot from Amazon. Comes with a little spatula, but it's essentially a self-heating pot. You put your ingredients in there, you turn it on either like low or high, and the pot itself heats up so you can cook your meals in here, and then you can even eat the meals out of the pot and then wipe it down and wash it. And it has a little lid. I'm going to leave the plastic on for now, but that's going to come in really handy for cooking my own meals in the truck. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the majority of my stuff ready to go. The one thing that I cannot find, which is really bugging me, is my safety shoes. I bought some Helly Hansen safety shoes and I have no idea where they are. Good morning everybody. So today I'm back out in the truck again. I've got an hour's drive to Newmarket to pick up the truck from the yard and then it's off for the day. So Smartin is all packed up with all the stuff I'm gonna need. I'm sure I've probably forgotten something, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. Wish me luck guys, I'm nervous. Okay guys, so I am at the yard. I'm in my new truck. I absolutely love it. There's so much space, so much storage, and I'm really happy that this is mine. It is an automatic, but it's going to take the pressure off having to shift and everything, so I can really concentrate on, you know, all the paperwork and getting to my destination and all of this, because it was really like overwhelming to have to like try to shift a really heavy load and then figure out everything else. So I'm really happy that I get like an automatic. I've got all my stuff packed away. I'm not gonna decorate and put my bedding on and everything till I get to the truck stop tonight because I honestly just don't have time. And I found my safety shoes. I did leave them here, but they left it in the office for me, so I have my safety boots. I'll give you a full truck tour later, but right now we're gonna hook up to a trailer, do my inspections, go get the paperwork, and then we're gonna go and collect our load and head to Ohio. Before hooking up. Tug test. Yeah. Hook test successful. Let's hook up the line. Now gonna do my pre-trip inspection and make sure that everything's looking good. Hello, sir. You are not welcome as a passenger on my truck, thank you. So you're gonna have to leave. Oh my frigging god, guys, what a day. Like, my first trip out by myself and it's already gone wrong. Oh my god. Okay, so where do I start? So this morning I'm driving down and it's all like farmland here. The place where I collect my load is only 20 minutes away from the yard. So I thought, right, I'm on the way, this is fine. I'll be getting on the road soon. The GPS takes me down this dirt road and I'm like, okay, I do remember there being a dirt road here last time because it's the same place that me and my co-driver delivered to. But then all of a sudden the ground got really uneven and I was like, surely this is not okay for a truck. Like, it was kind of like this and I just took it really slow. Then I turned around the corner and it said on the GPS turn the corner, so I'm like, okay. Then the ground evened out, so I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, I see ahead this farming, irrigation, whatever it is, equipment, and there's a tractor on the far left side of the road ahead of me, and then like an irrigation kind of like thing spurting water or feed or whatever out across the road and onto the field. And this guy was like, yeah, you can't come this way. I was like, well, I can't go that way. I can't back the truck like 90 degrees around a corner when the road's like this narrow. So anyway, I called my dispatcher. She was really cool about it. And I backed it all the way up. It took about 15 minutes because I was going so slowly, just to be careful. It was really stressful, really crazy, just getting it back down this dirt road. Anyway, this other farmer and then another guy came to help, and they were sort of like just following me in the truck, making sure I was doing okay. And I stopped at the corner and I called Nikki again and I was like, do you think it would be a good idea to have someone help me, because I don't want to take any unnecessary risks and be unsafe. So she said, oh, don't worry, the guy from the farm where you're collecting your load from has said he can do it and he can back it out. So anyway, I backed it to the corner and sort of tried to get it round, but then I thought, no, just wait for him. You don't want to be making any mistakes and damaging the truck on your first day alone. He jumped in the truck. All three guys that were helping were super lovely, like really helpful. I thought they were going to be really mad. They were really sweet people. We had a good laugh. The farmer managed to get it round this corner, bearing in mind it's like a 90-degree corner, like, and it's such a narrow road. We had to back it into a field that was down a hill, but he did a great job. We were all helping to guide him. Then we got it back up again. Luckily it hadn't been raining, because if it had been raining the mud would have been too soft and the truck would have got stuck. Sorry, they're loading me up so I can feel it shaking. But yeah, the ground held firm and he managed to turn it around and pull it out and drive it down the road. And then he sort of took it in and then I had to get it in the bay. And he was really sweet about it. It was like, you're doing a great job, don't worry, it's a learning experience. We all have to learn somewhere. It could have been a really terrible experience, but I'm actually feeling pretty happy. Like, we all cheered when he got it around the corner. I wish I'd have got some footage, but you guys are gonna have to use your imagination, because I was just so like, oh my god. Like, my heart was in my stomach the entire time. And I'm just a little bit worried because like it's my first journey out on my own and I'm really worried it's gonna like reflect badly on me as a driver. But my dispatcher said, hey, don't worry about it, like there's no damage done, everything's okay, everybody's safe. I just feel like a bit of an idiot though, because like I have been here before with the co-driver, but I was so focused on shifting because it was a 13-speed manual transmission that I'm really not used to. I was so focused on getting my shifting right and getting my turns correct that I wasn't fully paying attention to where he was going. The path would have been fine had there have been no farming equipment on it, which I wasn't to know, and neither was the GPS, I suppose. So what a day. Oh my god, I'm like 3 hours late or something, which is insane. And I wanted to try and cross the border tonight because I want to try and make some good headway and get there on time tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And crossing into the US, I do need 10 hours of rest, so it's not like I can just get up super early and go anywhere. I have to get that rest in, which I'm not mad about because today has taken it out of me, quite honestly. So I'm just sitting here getting loaded up, and then I'm just going to try and make some progress. So I'm probably not going to film much of the journey. because I honestly just want to get there and get gone. But yeah, what a crazy start to my trucking career, holy cow. But they were so lovely, so shout out to those 3 guys, and just, yeah, thank the trucking gods for teaching me and helping me learn, but not making it too stressful. Like, it was stressful, but it could have been way worse. So, and I'm just really grateful that those guys were so patient and really friendly, and like, we had a good time. And you know, even the farmer, I thought he could have been really mad at me. He was so nice, and he was like, you're doing a great job, don't worry, things happen, are you okay, do you want water? I was like, you're such a nice person. Let's just take a breath and hope that we make it across the border today. If not, I'll be staying somewhere in Ontario. So we're going to be crossing at Detroit, so I need to make sure my GPS takes me the right way that way, because you have to cross at certain, like, specific borders for the documentation. Like, it all has to line up with the documents that you have. So yeah, feeling okay, a little bit kind of stressed, but not really. So I'm just waiting for them to finish, then I'm going to get my paperwork and carry on my journey. My carrots are loaded and we are good to go. The seal is on, I'm feeling good, so let's head to Ohio. Okay everybody, so I'm at my first stop. I'm at the Cambridge en route in Ontario. I have not eaten all day and it's 5 PM, so I need some food. Other than that, I wouldn't stop, but here we are. I need to make good choices, so let's go get some food. Okay, stopped off, had my Subway, and I also bought a couple of little salads and an immunity shot. I put it in the fridge because I'm hoping if I can just make a bit of time up and just drive straight there without stopping, then I'll have lunch like with me and I don't have to like make an effort to go out of my way to stop. So, although I will have to fuel up tomorrow, so yeah, anyway. But yeah, my back's killing me today, and I think it's because I was cleaning all day. Literally, it took me like 8 or 9 hours to clean the Airbnb yesterday, so I am broken. I feel like a broken woman. But I've taken some Tylenol, put some like muscle release on like this herbal stuff, and I feel okay now. So yeah, and I've also decorated my truck a little bit. So, oh, ignore the flies on my windscreen. We've got this beautiful little macrame hanging flower thing, and then I also have my Jen British call sign in the front. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to see it, but even still, I know it's there, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's hit the road. Okay everybody, I made it to the Flying J truck stop where I'm staying for the night. I didn't quite make it to the border, but there was a reason behind it. I spoke to one of the other drivers from the company, the one who I followed on the first trip out, and his advice to me was, because I was going to cross the border and stay at a Pilot in Detroit, but he was like, you're best just staying in Ontario. It's going to be really busy, like you know, at most truck stops, like you're best staying at one you've stayed at before, which I have. We've both been here before. You know, just go in somewhere quieter and then you can start earlier in the morning. So I've gone into sleeper berth for the night, and that means I can start again at 6:51, get going, and hopefully make our delivery by midday. So I was late last time to deliver the carrots, so I'm hoping today I can make up a bit more of that time, because I won't have to mess about with struggling to shift the gears with a massive heavy load of carrots. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the curtains and I'm going to decorate my cab for the night, because I still need to put my bedding on and everything like that. So yeah, let's decorate my cab. Night guys. Okay, so the curtains are drawn and I'm going to give you a little tour of my truck, because it is absolutely huge in here. It's like an RV. So let me start by showing you my doormat. So I didn't want to buy a rug that was going to get all dusty, as you can see. So I opted for this welcome mat from Dollarama, and luckily it says Halloween on it because it's spooky season. So it's a bit dusty, but you know, so am I, so it doesn't really matter. Starting here, we have a little fridge. Got a little bit of oat milk, some water, and then 2 meals for tomorrow. So I picked these up from the en route that we went to before, and it's a nice healthy little sort of lunchtime thing. And then I also got this Caesar salad as well, so they're for tomorrow. I might have one tonight if I'm hungry, but I'm not sure. Then here is the compartment where you would put like a microwave or something. I don't have a microwave right now, but I do have an air fryer and a crock pot, and I think they will fit there next to each other, which is really cool. And there's 2 power outlets there, so hopefully if the inverter's working. Oh, and there's also a little cigarette lighter, what do you call it, 12 volt adapter thing there. so that's really good. We've got another storage container, so I've got my first aid kit and a couple of extra bits, including my camping toilet in there. Then here we've got just an empty compartment. It needs a bit of a clean by the look of it, but yeah, there's loads of storage. Then we have all up here above the driver's compartment, and then there's another compartment here. I just cannot get over the storage. Then there's another compartment here, and I've got my kettle, that's my cooker, my crock pot, I've got my coffee mug, I've got my camping shower. I don't intend to use that as a shower, but it's just for like if I need to wash any pots or anything. Then in here, oh, there's a certain knack for opening this. There we go. You have to like push it and pull. This is my duffel bag. I had to rummage through it before whilst we're getting loaded, so that's why it looks a mess. More storage here, but that's perfect. You can hang clothes up. There's a little sort of hanger thing, but I'm not going to do that because I just find it easier to keep in my duffel bag, and all my cotton rounds are falling out, but I'll sort that out in a minute. Then this is my bed area. It's an absolute mess, and as you can see, I've not had a chance to put the bedding on yet. Then there is a bunk here, so if this was a team drive, the bunk would come down. That's the telescopic ladder, and you could sleep on there, but it's actually, I don't think it'd be that uncomfortable for two people. Then I've got a little window here, which I'm gonna probably, I might leave that open actually, because it'll help me to wake up to the sunlight, because I'm waking up early. Last time when I slept and had to wake up early, I found it really hard because I just slept so heavily and deeply, because these blackout curtains are phenomenal. Obviously I've left a big gap in the middle, but when you close them completely, they're really good at blocking the light out. The only problem is it's hard to like wake up because your body still thinks it's the middle of the night. We also have another compartment here which just has some bubble wrap in, so I'm gonna have fun popping that when I get bored. And again, another one here. We also have a CB radio, which is really cool. I think I looked the part, right? And more storage above. This is just absolutely laden with storage. And then, oh, there's another compartment under here which I haven't had a chance to look at, and another, oh my god, another desk. There's so much stuff. Honestly, they've really maximized the space in here, and it feels huge. And there's even a little cubby hole here. Honestly, I'm still finding little things, and there's power outlets everywhere. There's a TV stand here, so if you wanted to mount a TV, another power outlet here, and then under the bed there are some more power outlets, so there's lots of power everywhere. Yeah, so it's just a case of getting unpacked and situated. So I'm gonna work my magic and I'll show you guys the end result. Okay, so the first thing I need to do, oh, I can take this off now, bloody hell. First thing I need to do is put my bedding on, which is annoying because it means moving all the crap that's on my bed. So let's get to it. This really nice fabric Febreze stuff, it smells like Gain, and Gain is my favorite scent. So this is gonna give the bed a little spritz. It does make it kind of wet for a minute, but it soon dries. And then I've got my fairy lights, which I really can't wait to hang up, and we've got some little command strip hooks to hook those up with, so we'll get that sorted in a minute. This is my wondrous air fryer, so I need to try and find a home for that at some point. These are all like my decorative bits that I'll put up in a little bit. I didn't really think that through. I put my fitted sheet at the bottom of the bag, knowing it would be one of the first things I need to pull out. So good job, Jen. Oh my god. Perfect. That looks really good. Happy with that. Okay, now for the comforter. This is a new comforter from Amazon. It didn't arrive in time for my first trip, so I had to buy another one from Walmart, but that one ended up being just as good. But in terms of the colour scheme I want to go for on this truck, it just didn't match. So I'm gonna go outside soon and check out the Flying J and just see what they have there. When I'm underway, I could put all like some of the bags that were on the bed in those nets as well to keep them nice and secure. Pillow time. I think I'm gonna sleep with my head at this end. This here. Oh, do you know what I forgot to bring? I forgot to bring that big grey body pillow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Of course, my little ghost pillow. It's so squishy. It is so nice, this pillow. Sam's moving into his new home, my little Sam. I absolutely love Trick or Treat, and I think Sam is really cute, so he's going on my bed. I think I'm gonna put the lights up now. Look at this as well, guys. So there's a little reading light that comes down, and then you press that button. How cool is that? And you can like angle it. This is honestly such a cool truck. Like, I feel so lucky that I have this truck and it's like mine. I've got my string lights up. They're attached by 3 command strips. It's not the neatest job I've ever done, but here we are. Put the batteries in, so now it's time to see if it works. Yay, we have light. Yeah, like I say, oh, Okay guys, so we're making serious progress here. We've got all my bedding stuff here, which I think looks super cozy. We've got our string fairy lights up. And then I've also put my pot plant up in the corner, which actually I'll let you into a little secret. So it looks like one of the previous drivers left a bottle of water wedged in between the bunk bed, actually serving as a cool little hook for my plant pot because I had nowhere else to hang it. So I think that looks really cute. Then I have attached my ghost bunting to the middle and I have my cobweb bunting there. So overall it's starting to feel really cozy in here. It doesn't feel so much like a semi-truck. I also love that like the leathery paneling actually goes with my pumpkins and Sam. That was completely unintentional. And I wanted a little bit of greenery in here even though it's not real. But I think it just warms the place up a little bit, makes it feel less like worky. I'm probably going to look for somewhere to hang these also. I'm also about to open this guy from Bath & Body Works and his event for the air freshener, and I bought pumpkin cupcake, and this jelly disc kind of goes inside here. You put it on the vent and then it makes your car or your truck smell really nice. So yeah. Oh my god, instantly that smells like sweet pumpkin cupcakes or like pumpkin spice muffins. It smells so nice, and I have the same fragrance at home, kind of reminds me of home. So it's all about making it feel as like homely and warm as possible. That's a really handy little utility drawer. I put my school fairy lights up, so I'm covered in fairy lights. The place looks so cozy and I'm so happy with it. So here is the final reveal. Ta-da! I think it looks absolutely awesome in here. So I've got my nice squishy comforter, it's so comfy, and we've got our cute fairy lights and yeah, all my garlands, and I'm just so happy with how it looks. I think it looks really cozy. Let's see what it looks like without the lights on. Okay, so I don't want to turn them all off because you won't be able to see, but oh my god. Oh, this is great. This is so great. And there's even footwell lights here, which just make my sign look so great. Oh, I've got some trash on the floor that I need to pick up. I think overall, it looks really cute and spooky and cozy, and it's just perfect. I really love it. Okay guys, so that is my truck tour done. We're all decorated and we made it to the Flying J. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up nice and early and just try and head straight to the delivery, but I do have to stop off and fuel up the reefer unit because it's running on diesel and it's constantly going to keep the carrots cold. But other than that, I'm going to try not to stop, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in, have a wash and everything, and then I'm gonna get some sleep. So, night guys! Cool. So last time I was here guys, I actually burst out crying to the cashier because I felt so overwhelmed and like such a rookie, I didn't know what to do. And now I'm feeling really happy and positive. So it's funny how things can turn around. But I'm gonna go and have a wash and maybe get a snack. Everybody, welcome to day 2. I am still absolutely loving the way I've decorated the truck. It's not half as like amazing as I want it to be, but let's just start small. So I've just been for a wash. I didn't shower today because I'm going to shower tonight when I stop off to sleep. Come on, there we go. Although I really wish I could shower today, but I have to pay for my showers at the minute because I haven't got any rewards points because I'm a newbie. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to properly tie back my curtains. I'm going to grab a coffee, do my pre-trip inspection, use the washroom, and then head off. So yeah, happy Saturday or whatever it is. Oh my god, that was such a fast. Okay, let's go get coffee, guys. Wow guys, the moon is still bright in the sky. Goodness me guys, we are Ohio, where I'm making my delivery. I'm about 2 hours and 45 minutes late, but no one seems to be angry at me, so that's okay. And I'm gonna go into the office and hopefully I've got all the paperwork. I don't really remember exactly what I need to take in. Okay guys, so I am still in Springfield, Ohio. I'm just waiting for like a release form to come through so that I can drop this trailer, and then I'm going to pick up an empty trailer and take that back. They kind of said it's up to me, but I really don't mind bringing the trailer back. Plus, I think it would be better to get me more experience driving with the trailer, out on the roads, like finding out for myself what to do. And basically, I went to Love's in North Baltimore and I fueled up the reefer unit. You have to deliver it with a 3/4 tank of reefer fuel. So I filled that full and then I took it to the weighing scales, and it turns out that one of my tandems was overloaded, so I had to slide the tandems. Now for my UK people watching who have no idea what I'm talking about, because we don't do that in England, sliding the tandems is when you keep your trailer brakes on so your back wheels are locked, release like a bolt, I think it's like a hydraulic bolt or something, and you can basically keep your wheels locked and push the trailer and slide it on top of the wheels to distribute the weight. So say for example, I'm looking at a trailer now, the tandems are pushed all the way to the back of the trailer, and then you see some other trailers with the wheels slightly forward, so that is called sliding the tandems. And I'd never been taught, let me just check she's not here. No, I'd never been taught to do it before, so I had to phone another driver and ask him for advice, and then another driver from the truck stop came over and tried to help. By that point I'd done it, so yeah, essentially it's exactly what I had to do last time. I haven't got any footage of me doing it yet, so I'm sure there'll be more interesting footage further down the line, but right now I'm trying to just get my job done safely. Yeah, just trying to sort of like get it done, especially because this time I didn't have the other driver to like lead by example, like this was just on me, so it's been a very different experience, but at least it was familiar because I've been here before. The reason I'm so late is because we had a bit of an issue crossing the border. Apparently some of the paperwork was off, so I needed to park up, go into the office and like talk to the border agents in the office, and I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god, like not even so much about the paperwork, it was more so like making sure I was going to the right place, following the correct signs, not going into the wrong lane and like getting stuck somewhere I'm not supposed to be. That's the scary part. And then you've got all these like border patrol officers watching you, and luckily again the border patrol officer going into the States was lovely. That's my second nice one that I've ever had, so that's really good. He was really nice. Everyone was really helpful, but it delayed me quite significantly. Then as soon as I got on the I-75 or I-74, I don't remember, one of the I's, I hit really bad traffic and it was basically at a standstill for nearly an hour. It was really boring. That delayed me even further. Then obviously got to the weigh station at the truck stop, had to slide the tandems, that delayed me even more. So yeah, been quite delayed. Everyone keeps saying good job, so I'm assuming I'm doing a good job. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of lay down for a little bit. There is some paperwork I need to do, but honestly, I think I just need a little rest. Yeah, I've yet to use my air fryer and my crock pot. I've not quite got to that point yet. But yeah, we are all good. Still haven't been able to mount my iPad to use that for a GPS because my iPad mount didn't arrive on time, thanks Amazon Prime. So I'll have to use that next time. The Trucker Path GPS that we use on the phone isn't great because the user interface is really crammed and there's lots of stuff on the screen. Whereas on the iPad, everything's a little bit more blown up and a little bit easier to navigate. So I can't wait to be using my iPad instead. But for now, I have to stick with the phone. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have a little rest and just wait to be called forth, really. So good night. Okay, so I've just been told I'm good to go. I'm back into dock number 2, but there's a guy in front of me reversing, so I'm just going to wait for him to finish and then I can go ahead. Probably going to embarrass the crap out of myself and do it all wrong. But yeah, I'm just going to see what happens. So yeah, he's just finishing up and then I'm going to back in. Hopefully it's not too difficult. And then I am going to drop the trailer and get out of here, basically. Okay guys, so we're at the dock. I'm getting unloaded as we speak. Apparently we're not dropping the trailer or anything, we're doing a live unload, so I'm just going to take this empty trailer once it's finished, but it's probably going to be a while. I've never done a live unload before, so I'm not sure how long it takes, but just going to wait here and then head back shortly. So I'm just going to enjoy being parked up, and I'm glad that I managed to get it in. I did start too far over to the side when I was backing, and I was trying to do like a 45 degree. I was too close to the other trailers, so I was like, you know what, let me just start again, reset. It doesn't matter if it takes me 5 times, just do it safely and away from the other trucks. So I pulled up again, started from scratch and got it in first try. Well, second try technically if you count the first try. Yeah, so I'm really happy I managed to do it. I usually get nervous when I can see other people are watching because there's another driver right next to me, but he's like on a phone call and doesn't seem to be bothered. So that was good. So yeah, oh my God, there's a fly that keeps managing to make its way in here. Every time I open the door, he sneaks in and I'm like, leave me alone. Just gonna chill here for a bit, maybe edit or something, I don't know. Leave my truck, you are not welcome here, sir. There he is. No, go out that window. Oh my God, now he's here. Go away. Okay, he's gone. We're good. I don't know if you saw him, but he's been pestering me for ages. All right, cool. So I can kind of relax now. I don't have to unhook a trailer. I don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just a case of getting myself back over the border to a truck stop, or to a truck stop, then back over the border, depending on how long this takes. Let me see how much drive time I have left. Okay, so I have 4 hours and 29 minutes of drive time left. So the Loves that I want to go to is like 3 hours away. Say this takes another hour, that's 3 hours 29 minutes I've got left to drive. I'm not sure. I know I'll still have like over an hour to find somewhere if it's full, but if it is full and I struggle to find somewhere else, I'm going to be cutting it fine. So I'm just going to see, but I don't want to impede my hours of service, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'm just going to wait for my carrots to be unloaded. Okay, so I shouldn't find this reassuring, but it is. There's a guy struggling to back in next to me. To be fair, he's trying to back in between me and another truck, and there's not much space ahead. But he's basically like oversteering and putting too much angle on, basically. He's trying to do like a 90-degree turn when he needs to do like a 45. But you can't see it because it's blindside. And it's just reassuring that I'm not the only one that struggles to back. But I am new. Maybe he's new, you never know. But yeah. But yeah, I'm heading to a Loves for the night. I've not got much driving time left today, so not gonna drive for too long today because I'm reaching the maximum driving time. So let's head to Loves. What a great day it's been. So guys, I'm just under 2 hours out from the Loves truck stop that we're going to for the night. Got about 3 hours and some change left on my driving time for the day, so that should be more than enough time to get me there. And it says on the app that there's like moderate spaces available, so it should be fine. But then if I can't find a space, then I have time to go somewhere else, which is great. I'm driving an automatic truck. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that before, but it's a lot easier to manage than the manual because obviously I can focus on like my navigation and like, sorry if it's very shaky. Yeah, we're on the way to Loves for the night. Probably just gonna film when we get there and do like a bit of a lowdown from the day. I'm hoping to grab a shower tonight, and I'm probably gonna have to pay for it because I don't have any Loves rewards at the moment. But I had a really great experience with the Loves showers last time. So yeah, I'm excited to get showered. I've felt really sticky and sweaty and gross for the past like day and a half. So pretty much after I set off yesterday and got stuck down that dirt road, I've been like sweaty, which is not good because it was very stressful. But it ultimately ended up not being too bad of an experience, so it's okay. And honestly, I'm doing really good right now. I don't feel tired or anything. Like I feel really alert. I don't feel fatigued, or you know, your concentration can sometimes drift when you're tired. Like I feel absolutely fine, to be honest, and I don't feel like I've been driving for as many hours as I have. But so yeah, we are good, and the sun's still up. Should be a nice sunset today. There's only a couple of clouds in the sky. I'll try and get a couple of nice shots at the truck stop of the sun going down if I make it there in time, which I should. Yeah guys, it's nearly time for my day to come to an end. So, but yeah, I'm gonna sign off before you guys end up looking at the floor. Okay guys, guys, so I've reached the Loves where I'm staying for tonight. It's one I've stayed at before and one I stayed at last time. And I probably cried here too last time because I felt so out of my depth, but I'm not crying this time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to order Taco Bell because there's a Taco Bell like just across the road. I don't know if I can walk to it though, and I don't really want to, just for safety reasons. So I'm gonna see if I can get like an Uber Eats delivered to the truck stop because I've heard people do that. And I'm also gonna try and shower. So I'm gonna sign off for the night. In fact, I can go into sleeper berth. Oh, not personal conveyance. So it's 8:02 now. I can officially start again at 6:02 in the morning, and then we're gonna get ourselves home. So honestly though, like, this Loves is usually pretty empty. Today it's actually quite busy. There's only a few spaces left, and I had to like back into a space in front of like everybody, and I was so nervous because you could see people watching you, and I'm like, oh my god. And luckily I did it first time, so I'm like, okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking when you know people can see you. So yeah, I'm gonna try and order my food now, and then I'm gonna go for a shower and have a good evening. So guys, I went the whole hog and I ordered Taco Bell to my truck. Like, I was amazed. The people that delivered it, it was like a man and wife. They were so nice, and they delivered it right to the truck. And apparently another truck driver at the truck stop has ordered some delivery too, some Uber Eats too, so they could combine the trip, which was really good. So I'm going to dig into my absolute feast. I'm not going to film it, I'm just going to pig out, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I got up at about 5:15, I've taken a shower, I'm having some breakfast, I've had coffee, I've done my pre-trip inspection, I've not rushed like I did yesterday, and there's no like time I need to get back. I mean, I am going out for a drink tonight, a non-alcoholic drink, with my two friends that passed on the same course that I did, who have also recently passed their test, and it's going to be great to catch up with them. So long as I get back in time for that, that should be fine. My ETA back to Newmarket's about 7 hours, but obviously with border crossings and whatever, like a rest break. Yeah, but I'm only planning to stop once if I absolutely have to, which I probably will, because I've driven 6 hours non-stop in a car, but never 7 in a truck, so we'll see how that goes. It's been a really nice morning so far. The sun's about to rise, and yeah, let's head back home. Oh, I tell you guys, the secret to truck stop coffee is 3/4 French vanilla, 1/4 coffee. It is delicious. It's a bit bumpy. Woo. Honestly, you guys, like, I haven't been driving that long, but some of the sights that you see, I mean, obviously that's why I wanted to do the job in the first place, but like, some of the sunrises and the sunsets are just insanely beautiful. The sunrise right now over Ohio, over the fields, you've got the red farmhouses, like the red barns. Oh my god, there's a load of birdies! Hi guys! Okay, please move out of the way of my windshield. And yeah, like, it's just absolutely stunning. I think we are approaching Detroit now, so shouldn't be too far from the border. I'm assuming maybe another hour or so. And I don't want to miss my turning like I did last time, because oh my god, what a nightmare. I missed the turning for a bridge to Canada. So I thought, anyway, it's okay, the GPS will reroute me. And it did. But it rerouted me to the Sarnia crossing, which is further up, and I can't cross there because my paperwork will be invalid. I didn't realise that for about 30 minutes. By the time I turned around and gone the right direction, it'd taken ages. So that wasn't ideal, really, was it? So I'm going to try not to make the same mistake again, but I guess this is how you learn in trucking, isn't it? You learn by making mistakes, so long as the mistakes aren't too serious. God, you guys, they have those grills in the park like they do on The Sims. 2 trucks ahead of me, and I hate this part. I get so nervous, even though I'm coming back. I nearly forgot to put my work permit in my passport, because you're supposed to put the border document that you need for the truck inside your passport at the picture page. And I forgot that last time the lady said you always need your work permit as well coming back into Canada, and I nearly forgot to put it in. So I'm on my best behaviour today, so they can't shout at me, and I've done nothing wrong, so I don't need to worry. But I still am worried because, like I say, border officers scare the living crap out of me. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I'll pass through the border, get that sorted, and then I'll catch you guys a bit later. Oh, that's my work phone. Okay guys, so I'm not far from the yard now. I'm about 2 hours away, which to me is not far at all. So I bought this on my first day from this en route, funnily enough, or the other one. But it had some little falafels in it, and they were really cold, and I don't like cold falafels, so I want to crisp them up a little bit. So I finally managed to make use of my air fryer, so it's amazing. I just put it right in. I'm just going to leave it for maybe 5 minutes just to crisp up and get a little bit warmer. Yeah, it should be really yummy, so I can't wait for my little lunch. And then tonight I'm going out to a place called Rock and Docks. I'm going to meet up with some more trucker friends, so it's going to be good. Look at these little guys cooking away. There we go, let's keep it in for a bit longer. It's been a really good trip. What an absolute world away from my last trip. Like, the very first time I went out in the truck, I was so scared, I was so nervous, I really didn't believe that I could do it, and imposter syndrome really took over, and I just felt like, what the heck am I doing? I wanted to park the truck and just run 1,000 miles. What an absolute contrast to this trip. Like, I feel steadily a little bit more confident, and you know, I made some mistakes, but it was nothing crazy, like accidentally turning down that dirt road on the first day. But every trucker's got a dirt road story, and that's mine, I suppose. But I'm just trying to stay steady, safe and slow. Well, not too slow, but slow enough that I can be careful. I'm going to enjoy my lunch now, and then it's time to get back to the yard. Okay guys, I am back at the yard. I have fueled the reefer up because apparently that's what you're supposed to do when you get back, and I'm about to drop the trailer. I have successfully backed it into place, so let's disconnect the trailer and go park the truck. I'm sweating. Okay guys, that's me done. My truck is clean. Fueled the reefer, dropped the trailer, turned the electrics off in the truck, parked it, well, not in that order, dropped the paperwork at the office, and taken all my trash out. So I'm ready to go home. Martin, how I've missed you in your turning circle. From semi-truck to smart car.
Hey buddy. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Big old face.
And I'm home. And I'm very tired, but I'm going to make the effort to go out tonight to a bar in Port Credit. I'm going to meet up with 2 of my trucking buddies who I went to trucking school with, and I'm going to have a good catch up and some food. I'm going to sign off now guys, but don't forget to subscribe. Say hi, tell me where you're watching from, tell me if you drive trucks or if you're just enjoying my videos, and tell me if you are a Brit moving to Canada as well. I want to get to know everybody, so please introduce yourself, say hi in the comments. I'll try my best to reply. I'm going to go and drink a 0% alcohol beer now, so rock and roll. Cheers everybody!
Professional drivers!